Hey guys, Remix here. Welcome back to welcome back to another Remix React. Today I'm joined with the creator and voice actor of protagonist Kun himself, and the creator of False Perfections, Zombie Dude.
Hey, Zombie64 here. What up, everyone? I made this thing and we're watching it now, and I'm so excited. And this is episode 6. And if you haven't seen, go watch it because it's great and amazing. And the finale will be here soon. So yeah, awesome.
Everything he said.
Your words now.
Okay. So before this video begins, since it's a little bit on the shorter end, we're gonna talk. We'll do a little bit of talking beforehand. So, Z, what inspired you to make this? Like, what's your inspirations for this entire thing?
Well, good first question. But before I answer that, I have a zeroth question before we get to the first question.
Ooh, I love me some of those.
What's up with Z? Why am I Z?
Good question. I am too lazy to say zombie or zombie dude.
Ah.
I don't know why. I'm just too lazy to. If you want, I can call you protagonist Kun if that makes you feel any better.
Okay, here's some trivia for you. What is my name? You know what? That's fair. I probably have heard your name, but I couldn't answer that on the spot either.
Yeah, yeah. I would probably have to do some digging in your videos.
By the way, my name is Udi. I will put that in the chat. There you go. Even though you're not looking at chat, it's okay. You'll see it eventually. Oh,
Yeah,
it's on your screen.
yeah,
Okay,
I see it. Udi. Okay. Okay. So Udi, what's your inspirations? Yeah. First question.
Well, you've actually caught on a lot of them. There's Dragon Ball, Naruto, even MZ. But for this series, I inspired this after this one series called To the Moon. It's actually a video game, really sad stuff. And it's like, it was made in the what is it called? The RPG maker where it's like 2D sprites. That's what it was intended to be, the series. But then I was like, nah, too much work. I'm going to do more work and turn it into a flippin' anime.
Dang. Okay. So this
And
is
here we are, several years later.
So it's kind of like an adaptation.
Kind of. I kind of originally came up with the story, not like fully written it or anything, but back in 2015. So here we are 5 years later, and I'm almost done with season 1.
Dang, you know, that's good. That's good.
I like it. Pretty fun.
Yeah. It seems like you and the cast had a lot of fun doing this.
Absolutely. And just wait until the after episode 13 content. It's going to be great.
I can't wait. I'm honestly excited. Like,
I'm not even going to tell you specifically what it is because I just know you're going to be surprised. I'm just going to one day link you on Instagram or whatever.
Oh god, I'm a little bit scared now.
Oh, Pikachu surprise face?
Yeah, that's probably going to be it, not going to lie. Just Pikachu's face. That's going to be me. Okay.
So by the way, speaking of MZ as a reference,
yeah.
One thing you didn't realize about episode 5, because I recently just saw your reaction to episode 5. We're recording this after that was released, just to date the video.
Yeah.
But not only was all of his music used, but there were even some bits of animation that literally he made that I just straight up put into my series.
How did I
like when Michael was walking through the fire or whatever to the car, that was straight up what's his name? Mick from episode 3 when Mouse was on fire.
Oh, yo, I'm low-key kind of salty I didn't even notice that. Wow, okay. Wow.
And not only that, but that entire scene of like the car and the fire, that was specifically inspired directly from episode 3. Pretty much down to the T, even the exact song used, Life Worth Living. I copied it as much as I could.
Dang. Okay. Well, speaking of Emirzi's, it seems like he's played a pretty big part in this entire thing. Here to talk.
You know what I want you to do?
What?
Yes, I do. Open up episode 5 of the normal version of this.
Episode 5? Okay.
In fact, you should probably just pause your recording because this is probably going to take like 20 seconds.
Alright.
Here we go.
Okay,
and we're back.
Yep. Okay.
Alright.
So I'm going to go down.
Here we are. The man himself.
Oh my.
I see you didn't like this video. Actually,
Wait, did I not like the video?
But
Oh
no,
yeah,
I realized after I said that this is the one that you didn't watch.
yeah, like cause
But that's
yeah, cause like I watch the subtitle ones, cause subbed is better than dubbed.
so yeah, MSZ just straight up watched this and liked it.
Dang, that's actually wow.
It's great because he's like an inspiration for me, and he's actually like looking out for us.
That's
So us small creators rule today.
but that's actually insane that like you got him to. Wow. Okay. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit jealous. Sorry, now I'm gonna lie. I'm hella jealous. That's.
Senpai noticed me.
Because we're gonna hop back over to episode 6. So okay, now we're back in episode 6. Q&A, question and answer. So,
yeah, so this is a mystery series, and because it is, there's a lot of mysteries, as you've seen. So are there any questions that you want answered? Anything that I can actually answer?
okay.
Sorry to put you on the spot here.
Okay, I don't know if you saw my reaction video on episode 5. How it was kind of like a really thin theory of like why the angel was so obsessed with your boy over here. So I don't think it's true, but you know, this confirmation saying yeah, that's not right. But with the angel being, because like I saw the old lady, the gray hair, will look more like silver. So, she has silver white hair. So does the angel. I don't know. Maybe are they like related somehow? Is that like why she's like so obsessed with him, or like is it something completely different and I'm just wrong?
Well, I will say you will absolutely uncover the answer by yourself later on in the series. I believe episode 11 to be exact.
Oh, okay.
It's titled Truth, just so you know.
Oh.
But to answer it without answering it beforehand, I will say legend has it that the angel has bipolar disorder. As you have seen.
Yes, I have seen. She has quite the mood swings. She needs some chocolates.
Yeah, the angel does have very menacing faces. I wonder why that is.
Each time I look at it, I'm like, this is going to be insane.
I will say everyone in the series, even if they do not present it at face value, they all have their own goals and motivations that make sense to them. And they all try to achieve those goals.
Okay.
I wonder what the angel's goal is!
It's almost like it's on the nose. So, another question I have is, with the character of Steven, like, the child, he's quite interesting, if I do say so myself. I think
I will say one of the best voice actors, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I honestly thought you actually grabbed a child off the street and said, "Here, voice act," because if you don't, you won't see your family again. But
oh man, if you think that about Steven, just wait until you get to this episode.
Oh boy, I'm scared. I'm a bit scared. And
but don't worry, no illegal labor in this episode, I promise.
Okay, final question is when can I get my Protagonist Kun merch with the face?
Well, okay. It depends how fast you watch these episodes, because I hope to do that after I finish 13, because I'm spending literally every waking moment on this finale.
Okay, I see. So I'm gonna speedrun this real quick then, and cop me some merch so I can show it to my friends saying, "Hi, do you guys have a Protagonist Kun shirt? No, you don't. Do not. So check it out. Link in bio."
I've been thinking of so many different designs I can have of it too. It's gonna be great.
Okay. Next thing I would like to talk about is the ciphers, because I personally do not know where to put this stuff. I've been trying to piece it together. Me and my editor, we have we're kind of stumped right now. We're not gonna lie. I don't know if we're just stupid or you're just a tactical genius. Odie? Oh no, this is not good. Okay, and we're back.
Part 1 was such great quality that it's gonna cut.
Yeah. For you guys, The title
Technical
difficulties
difficulties are real.
for real. For you guys, it might feel like literally a second, but for us, it was it was hours, actual hours. So
Oh no. Fate, we were recording.
yeah,
Literally hours.
it's insane. Well, I guess one of my final questions.
I don't know about you, but I couldn't imagine a more convenient time.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
oh yeah, you know.
Where we have the ciphers.
Yes, the ciphers. Yes, me and my editor haven't been able to solve it just yet. So like, what cipher should we be using, or I don't know, ciphers in general, I guess.
So I'm glad you asked. Ciphers. I handcrafted each and every one of them.
Ooh, handcrafted.
Because of that, every single cipher is different. They each have different keys. And because I handcrafted them, I don't know which ones or if any of them plug into any cipher site on the computer. That being said, because I handcrafted them, they should be easier to solve than they would be otherwise by hand.
Okay.
Because it was the first, 24 ciphers that I could figure out in my head. So it's the 24 easiest that anyone would be able to think of.
Hopefully so, because I ain't the smartest person
I'm
in the
hoping
room.
you got at least some of that.
Well, you'll see when the cipher video comes
I will
out.
say there are 3 episodes that stays consistent.
Okay, say that part again.
Ooh. And I don't make a big deal out of it. I don't mention it because it's going to be used later on. You have done a pretty good job of at least spotting most of them. I would say you got to 70% of all the ciphers. You've missed about 30% of them, though.
30%? I thought I got them all. Wow. Okay, I'll have to go back in my own. Go back then and find all the ciphers. Find all the codes. 30%. Well, 70 is still a passing grade. I'm quite proud of myself still.
Might as well take it.
Yeah. Okay. So next up,
How many of those have you deciphered?
Next question. Episode 6. This is because you kept hyping this episode up in the comments, so I'm wondering, will it live up to the hype, or
You don't even know. So there's a reason this is the short episode. Whereas it isn't filler, it is very pivotal to the plot. This episode takes a step back after the craziness of the previous episode, and this tells its own unique story, kind of isolated away from the other events that you've seen so far. So as the episode has impact going forward, the direct plot is its own. Because of how unique it is, I wanted to make it unique in as many aspects as possible. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, can you say that part one more time? Because technical issues.
At which part? And again, I guess you don't know because it did cut out.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so episode 6. I'm just gonna restart. Episode 6 is very unique because it takes a step back after the craziness that was episode 5. It tells its own isolated story away from the rest of the plot. Okay. So even though this is to call back to this episode, but this plot in and of itself is isolated because, again, it is very pivotal to the plot. However, it does, again, tell its own story. Okay. And I wanted to make it unique in not just the story, but in as many aspects as I can. And you will definitely definitely see what I mean as this episode goes on.
Okay. Okay.
This episode is sort of as a break between at least first half of the season,
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a.
but it still has impact on the second half of the season
Okay, so it's not quite filler,
as
but
well.
it's okay. So it's not filler. It's not like moving. Well, it's moving the main story forward, but like not like. Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Cody, can you hear me?
Well, you cut out for me. You finished your sentence by now.
Oh.
It adds onto it. So it takes so it takes plot A.
Okay.
Moving forward, we will take plot A plus plot B into a new plot C, which continues plot A.
Okay.
Plot B starts in this video.
Okay. Okay. So I guess.
That being said,
Oh, yeah.
one more note on this episode. It's really interesting. So you know how I was releasing. What was this? November. I was releasing these episodes every week on a Sunday.
Dang.
And I released exceptions. For example, the mid-season finale, I took like 2 weeks off. But I will say, I probably should have ahead than I did. I had really planned out the first 5 episodes and got ahead on those.
Okay.
I'm working on it 30 hours for that week on that specific episode, and keep in mind, it's about an hours per minute for the later episodes.
Dang.
But for episode 5, I spent so episode 6, and this is where I really caught up with where I started getting ahead. So episode 6, I did complete in 1 week. Whereas the first 5 episodes, I had like a year worth of material already ahead. And then as the weeks went on, I was just kept doing a little bit more and a little bit more. Episode 6, there's a couple of production things that you might need some
production things, you say? Oh, I can't
By
wait.
the way, episode 5 was not only the hype episode, but the budget in it. The least budgeted episode. I got very unique and innovative. But I feel like we spent enough time on the intro. What is this, 11 minutes?
Yeah, just no.
Now I don't know.
Videos
Are you recording? Because I can't even see.
Yes.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah, this is recording, and I'm gonna have to. Just because we both keep cutting in and out, I'm gonna have to try transcribe this entire video.
I'm recording. It's good. Yeah, we can just start the episode.
Yeah, this is gonna be a nice editing session for me. 8 hours for this, boys.
So by the way, notice how every episode starts with like 3 minutes of intro.
Yeah.
Whereas this episode just jumps straight into it.
Ooh, that's how you know it's an important episode. When the intro don't play, important episode. Everybody knows that.
It's unique.
Okay, let's just get right into the video then.
Seniority questions.
Yes,
Feel free to pause it whenever you have questions.
I will.
Right through it. And Alan.
Hello.
Answer any questions you have at the end, because this is also where the plot.
Hey, you? Can you help me? I got lost here.
Sure. Where are your parents?
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Huh. Don't worry.
Oof.
I'll help you. It'll be okay.
I also can't
Come on.
hear it.
I'll leave the
Oh,
way,
you-
okay?
System
Okay.
Oh, that's
sound. You can actually turn that on if you want. I don't know how, but I can show you.
okay. Let me just pause the recording real quick then, so you can actually hear. And we're back. Okay, so let's get right back into false perfections. Oh boy.
It would have been funnier just to have that all in, but
It would have. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Starting off with the piano, I see.
Alright, let's watch. Yes.
I'm still waiting for this to be on Spotify.
Beat version of the opening.
Question.
Working on it.
We're working on the Spotify version? Okay.
I'll do that when I make the shirt.
Okay.
Answer the question.
Oh, okay.
Can you repeat the question?
Oh, no, I was just wondering when, because you said that you're going to get the Spotify, the opening to Spotify, when you release the shirt, so I was like, oh, okay.
Man, I really wish. Oh. Yeah, when I release the shirt. After I release episode 13. By the end of the month.
Oh, okay.
That's the goal. The last. I haven't really started on the visuals yet, so it's going to be very difficult. Well, I have a lot of the. I have the audio done if someone edited it. I have all the audio edited with the correct takes and exactly where they all need
False
to be.
Perfections.
So the,
The story of a lost
but anyways,
soul.
back to the episode.
Yeah. This Void of Black reminds me of an anime I recently have been watching called Black Clover. I don't know if
False
you heard of it.
Perfections is not yet
but
sponsored.
That's something that they did for their newest openings, that they inverted all the colors
You know
to black.
This might be terrible, but at this point, do you just want to switch to?
Yeah, screw it, why not? Might be better.
Goes.
Okay, so we switched up a bit. You might be hearing Odie a little bit better. I don't know, speak.
It's probably worse. We'll find out. It's
Probably worse.
Oh, this is... if you guys can see what we're doing right now, it's so ghetto.
But you know what? At least
Don't
it does
say- like
this.
Okay. Let's
Heading out.
Oh, it's my okay. I'll make sure my microphone was in the frame for you. Okay, let's okay. Let's get right back into this beautifulness. Oh, 3 hours earlier. Oh yes, yes.
Hey, I recognize this.
Walk animation. It's beautiful.
Where would this be?
It's my house.
The
Come
house.
on, let's go.
10 minutes drawing that.
Inside.
So by the way, there's not gonna be any
There's
walls,
not gonna
just
be-
assume they're all
Mommy,
inside.
Daddy.
Okay. I'm gonna assume a lot of things.
Inside.
There's a lot of things to assume
Are
about
you
this
okay?
animation.
There's a lot of things to assume about this anime.
Oh no.
Oh, it hurts.
Okay.
Oh,
Here
man.
I come. Let me see.
The blood has the only
Oh,
color
man.
in the world of no color. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
You sure?
Hey, I remember this.
What the? What the?
Did it?
Wait, what? Wait,
Plot
what?
goes by fast. Short episode.
Hurry. Oh, okay. Okay. Michael's original goal was to get to heaven. Upon learning how he get there, he has changed his goal to save every trapped soul in purgatory.
In
By the
purgatory.
way, since we're at a kind of pausing point, let me just give you a quick trivia.
Oh, by the way,
What's
since
name
we're
of the
at a kind
series?
of trivia,
Okay.
what's the name of the series?
Let's hear it.
Yeah, what's the name of the series?
Oh.
I wanna know if you know off the top of your head.
Yeah,
Yeah,
False
what's-
Perfections.
I
I
don't
know,
know
trust me, I know
off the
the
top of
name
your
of the
head.
series. Even though I've been saying it
Ah,
wrong
you
for
got
like
it
the
this
longest time. Wait, no, False
False
Perfections.
False
False
Productions.
Productions.
trust me. This is
I've
genuine.
heard one person say pulse
for pumpkins.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so the second half of this episode, am I right?
Yes,
Alright, so the second half of this episode,
amazing.
am I right?
Okay. So,
Any
stopping here.
question?
I do have
So
a quick
far.
question with this whole animation thing that you're doing. It's very trippy.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I'm taking like a bunch of acid, and that's not good.
I will say it's great that use the storyboard assets because it's purposefully a world of white and black.
The storyboard assets because it's
plays
fully
into the
white and
plot of
black.
this, of, like, the
And
blood
that
is
plays
colored,
into the
and that's
point of
plot.
this, of like
It's the
the
only
blood is
color.
colored.
I see. I love me some gold plots.
So it's
So it's not only
not only
convenient for the story, but it's convenient for production because that means making the actual series technically made
this episode.
Huh? That's pretty cool.
It's like going back
It's
to
like
the
going
animation you noted from the previous episode.
Yes.
back with the car animation you noted from the previous episode.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So let's just do it again. Let's get right back into it, cause
Alright, I would challenge you to have
If you
zero
can hear me.
questions on
Alright,
the
I would
story
challenge
until
you
the
to
end.
have 0 questions on the
that's
story until
not
the
gonna
end.
happen. But I will try. I'll contain all my questions till the very
Trust
end.
me.
There will be a lot of visual, questionable moments.
There will be a lot of visual,
The pacing, the voice acting,
The
just
pacing.
you wait.
the
Oh,
voice acting.
I'm scared now.
Oh, trust me, you're gonna be scared at one specific one.
Oh,
my
trust me, you're
goodness.
gonna be scared at once.
Make a sound. Any sound. Please.
Save me,
Maria, where are you?
please.
Oh man, look at all that animation I did in
I'm
5
coming.
minutes.
Please. Please, somebody.
Yes. I like the snake.
Oh man, blood's hitting the walls and getting the color of purple.
Man, the blood
He had
hitting
a
the walls
purple
and making it color of purple.
Look at me explaining
He had
the
a
plot as
purple
it goes
house.
because the story doesn't.
Maria.
Look at me explaining the plot as it goes because it's
So this is one of the funniest parts of the episode for me, just because this
So this
if
is
you
one of
don't
the funniest
pause
parts
it,
of
it goes by in
it.
about
Just
3 seconds.
this note, if you don't pause it, it goes by in about 3 seconds.
Nobody can fathomably read this in the amount of time it's on screen.
Unless you
Well,
pause.
unlucky for you, you got the fastest pauser in the West.
Which is extra ironic because this note is like sad and also
Which is
pivotal to
extra
this
ironic
story
as very
plot.
sad and also pivotal to this piece of plot.
Well, thank goodness I paused it. Let me just read this real quick.
Well, thank goodness I paused it. Let me just read so quick.
So mean to each other, some skip really mad. Wow, abusive relationships. Okay.
God,
I hate how much of a joke I'm making this episode when it's one of the most real serious episodes there is.
episode when it's one of the most
I
real
can
serious
tell.
episode there is.
Because right now,
I can
the
tell.
character of
Your
Maria,
chat is
whoever
going
she
to
is,
hate.
I'm kind of tearful for a little bit, not gonna lie.
It's a very, very sad story.
Very sad story.
Oh boy, let's see how it plays out.
Daddy! I thought you
Oh,
were
no.
going to help me.
Oh,
I know this is supposed to be a serious moment.
I know it's so bad.
it's so bad.
I learned technique.
The series, trust me, it gets. I learned technique
edited
on
a
this,
series, so the first couple episodes,
including episode 5, which is the hype
episode. They're still rough.
They're
Going
still
back to
rough.
it, I see
Going back
that.
to it, I see that.
Yeah, don't know.
The later episodes were more consistent.
No, don't worry, Alex.
Visual touch, especially
the sound design,
design,
the pacing,
the
everything. You'll
pacing,
see.
everything.
It gets better.
I know it is.
You'll see.
Because you know,
It
animation
gets
change
better.
over time.
Because animation changes. I'm glad you said that.
I'm just have my editor make that a GIF. Not the scream, but I just want that visual of Michael screaming forever.
Is that the Scream Maria?
The terrible audio editing.
Yes. It's
How many
going-
times has he done it? No.
Okay. Oh, dude, it goes on.
Oh, dude, it goes on. Oh, it goes on.
Oh, it gets worse. It gets exponentially worse with these screams.
Oh, it gets worse. It gets pretty much with these screams.
I gotta hear this
I
now.
think there's like 4 of them.
I can hear the voice cracks.
So,
Yeah, it's kind of suspicious.
just how much do you remember?
I like how you put the smiley face there. We're back to the color.
Back
Back
to
to
the
the actual story.
actual story.
So I feel like after watching that, you fully understand everything that I had.
After
hyped
watching
up
that,
about
you
this
fully
episode.
understand everything hyped up about this episode.
Yeah, it was a mind trip, not gonna lie. And it also gives some insight about, protagonist Coon's life. I'm not entirely
It's very unique.
Very unique.
So by the way,
yes.
this
So by the
the
way,
story was completely following the little girl.
this story was
Maria.
completely
This was
following the
not
little girl.
Protagonist
Maria.
Coon's life.
This was
in
not
any kind of way.
Oh, it's not.
Agnes like in any kind of way.
Next episode, because they explained
You'll
it
find
in
out
a couple of
next
minutes,
episode,
so
they
it's actually
explain
pretty well
like
explained.
a couple of minutes.
But after watching that, I'm really curious to hear any questions you have.
But after really
That
curious
went
to
by
hear any
pretty
questions
fast.
you have. That went by pretty fast.
Oh, okay. I guess I got a couple questions. I don't know if this is the
So-
answer
so
or
for
not. Like,
That's-
okay, so
You saw
The last thing you saw was
Michael in the fire. He throws the kid out of the fire. He
falls down, and the
The
old lady goes in the
the fire and saves
fire
him. And then the
and
episode just ends.
and then the episode just ends. And then you get
yeah, and that's what I'm wondering, because like he went berserk, crazy lady, evil lady comes there, is like, hey, we raised you. Then he's like, let me have a mind trip. Let me just take a couple of acid pills, and we're here with this. So I'm like,
That was the best ever.
was the best
They explain this
ever.
kind of, but not really.
So
what happened
they explain this kind of, but
is
not really.
after the
So what
fire,
happened?
Michael
plot-wise
passes out. The angel wakes up and
is
is kind
after
of just
the
like
fire. Michael
really
has
mad.
the angel is
So-
kind of just like
the
really
angel
mad.
cancels the
So
valley memory. Just
he,
completely
the angel
cancels it.
cancels the valley.
And instead, when Michael wakes up,
Just
the
completely
angel
cancels it.
is showing
And
Michael
instead,
that
when
he
the
can no
angel
longer
is
save
showing
the souls
Michael
by showing
that
him Maria
can
and
no
being
longer
like, here,
save the
her.
souls
And
by
then
showing
he doesn't, which proves to him
Maria
that
and
he
being like,
cannot
"Here,
save
save her." And then he
he
proves
can't
that he
save all the
cannot
dust
save
people. Does that mean? Nah, he can't. He just needs to beat up some big purple guy.
Well, that's what this. That's
What
what
in this episode the angel is trying
to show Michael.
Go.
Well, once he beats the big purple dude, it'll be easy. He'll get all the dust people back.
The big purple dude.
The big
Yeah, it's 'cause they're
purple
dust
dude.
people. He wants to save all the dust people.
Oh, you know what I just realized? There's something I forgot to mention.
Oh, you know what I
the
just
part where
realized?
it's
So
I
the
don't
part
pause the credits or whatever.
Oh,
but
yeah.
at the very end of the credits,
I don't know if you
there's,
paused the
like,
credits,
the
but at the
lady
very end of the
calling
credits, there's
God.
like
Yes.
calling God.
Well, first of all, thank you for saying that she's hot. But second of all,
Not
it's
God.
not God.
Oh, well, you know.
To
To
specify
specify what that is and what that represents, that is
what that is and what that
like
represents, that is
thousands
literally
or
just
millions,
one of the
depending on
countless
how you look at it. There's actual
thousands
number,
or
but at this
millions,
point you don't
depending on
know.
how you look at it.
That's one of the dust people.
Oh,
That's one of the dust,
That
and that represents
these are
that
still people
are still
with emotions and
emotions
souls and
and souls.
everything, and that the angel should be seen as wrong, and that
They're
they are
still,
still like
things.
things.
I see. Well, then this dust person is hot. I'm now on board. Save all the dust people.
I'm not gonna say you're wrong.
To make it even more interesting, this dust person in
To
specific.
make it even more interesting, this dust person in specific.
the
I wanted
dust
to
person from,
make
like,
this
episode-
the dust
what is it,
person from, like episode was it 3
that disappears for the hospital memory, and then you like
that
kind of see
disappears
that
for the
as it
hospital,
goes
man. You
on.
like kind of see that
Huh.
as it goes.
Well, I am not very words are hard. I didn't catch that the first time around. I'll probably have to rewatch the episode to get that.
I didn't catch that the first time around. That's the thing with mystery series is that you always pick
That's
up
the thing
on more
with
things
mystery.
the second time around.
Intriguing.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
time you get to
This ending and see that
lady,
lady,
oh,
just
man.
know, man, she's gone.
Nah, I'm pretty sure
He's
your
gone.
boy Protagonist Kun with his infinite power of protagonist has the power to bring her back.
So by the way, for reference to actually explain
explain the
the actions of this episode. So then Michael wakes up, meets the girl. They don't really know what to do.
Michael
or
wakes up,
anything, and
meets
they
the girl.
woke up
They
in
don't
a
know what
world
to do
of
or
white and
anything.
black.
They
Neither of them know anything. They just wonder until they get to the girl's house. They go in, see the arguing parents.
Until they get to the girl's house, they go in, see the arguing parents. The girl just phases right through the arguing parents.
So the blood goes and it starts hitting the walls, and everything in the world
Blood
gets color
goes and it
because
starts
blood is
hitting the
color.
walls and everything in the color
So
because
then
blood is color.
the girl,
So then
because she's
the
leaking
girl
all of her
leaking
energy
all-
color thing, because she's not being saved and going to heaven,
just like all the other people in
purgatory,
purgatory.
she's slowly
disappearing
disappearing and becoming the color. So then she just straight up does that. She disappears in front of Michael's eyes as he's
And
reading the
she
note or
does
whatever.
that.
You
She
can kind of see
disappears
it
in front
in
of
one
the
of the
note or
shots.
whatever.
I
You can
put
kind
the
of see
girl
it in one of the
her eyes,
shots.
both of his eyes as sort of a reflection. And then she just kind of disappears. So yeah, Michael screams.
And then she just kind of
and
Michael
as
screams.
the world around him
And
turns
as the
back
world
into the
around
memory
like,
bubble
memory
fragment crystal collecting thing. And that's where the episode ends. With
the
the
angel
angel
being
being
like,
like,
"Oh,
oh, I told you so.
This is a trick. My goodness. Next time I do this, I'll make sure I'm doing it with acid. I wonder how that would feel.
Have you seen
The
the anime Future Diary?
Future
Mirai and Nikki.
Diary. Yes, I've seen some of it. I haven't finished it yet, but I do know what you're talking about. Yes.
This
This
episode,
episode, specifically the ending of this episode, was
This episode?
inspired from like episode 23 or 22, somewhere around there.
the ending of that
episode of Mirai and Nikki.
where
Where
the main character
sees girl tortured backstory. She writes the
girl
help me note
tortured
on the wall or
backstory,
whatever,
TV
and then
note on the wall or whatever,
Protagonist
and then
screams,
protagonist
goes up and sees
sees
other lady looking down maniacally, and that was literally this
other
plot.
lady looking down maniacally, and that was the plot.
It was
Like,
recreated
ID.
very
It
poorly,
was recreated
especially
very
with the sound
poorly,
design on those screens. But same thing.
The sound design on those screens, but same thing.
Okay. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna turn off my camera real quick. Because I got some more questions I want to ask you. Okay. So,
I want to ask you.
Yes.
I do have some predictions, if I do say so myself. Okay.
I want to hear your false predictions.
Ooh, I want to hear your false predictions.
Okay, so what I think may or may not happen is that, of course, I feel like there's going to be some heavy expeditions dumped in the next episode because, first of all,
Basically to reword everything that I said, but in universe,
Basically,
so
to
it's not
reword
directly
everything that I
told
said, but
exactly. So what I think is going to happen, I feel like, Michael, your boy, is going to about be a little bit heated, mad, be like, yo, what the heck was this? Why you show me this? Probably get in another altercation, then probably stop saying, yo, what's that mysterious power I have? And the angel will probably be like, I ain't gonna tell you nothing. And Michael's gonna have some sass with him because, Michael's sassy boy. Then I feel like the evil lady might have a return. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just thinking so because she seems pretty important. She's in the opening credits. Unless she's like a throwaway character, but I don't feel like that's the case. So I feel like she's gonna be making another return soon because she seemed pretty, that she really wanted to get Michael too. So I think that's how it's gonna go. for like the entire series as a whole, I'm pretty sure Michael's gonna get a hold of his powers. He's going to save at least one person by the end of this season. Because it's only season 1, it's clearly gonna be a season 2, and everybody knows you can't save everybody in the first season. You can only save one or none. That's how it be.
I will note on that really quick. You're right. There's going to be multiple seasons. I haven't confirmed that yet. And there's also going to be a tiny break between season 1 and season 2, of course, just so I can make it and have a tiny break for myself. School.
But that's besides the point. But I will say, the
seasons are actually adapting the story that's already been written.
Seasons
the novel
are actually
trilogy that you saw a
adapting
couple of
the story that's already been written. The novel trilogy that you saw a couple of
that's literally just
ago at the beginning.
the series.
That's
being
literally
adapted.
just
That being said, of course, I did want to
the
make
series,
differences so the
adapted.
novels
That being said, I make differences so the novels do have
aspects to it,
different
and I will absolutely
aspects
change
to
up
it, and I
dialogue
will
and aspects like actions and stuff. And then, of
change up
course,
dialogue
actually
and
watching the series is
aspects
going to
like
be really cool too.
actions.
But if you want to like
actually watching the
spoil
series is
yourself
gonna be
or whatever,
like,
you or
spoil
audience
yourself or
members,
whatever,
feel free to
or
buy
audience
the books because it's probably going to be like 3 years until the whole story is done.
to buy the
And then
books,
also
it's
for
probably
the
gonna be like
third
3
book, I
years.
just completely
And then also
added
for the
a
third book, I
completely new
completely
ending in
added
it.
a
So that's
completely new
interesting.
ending.
There's going to be
So that's
completely different book ending than there is from the series ending.
interesting.
That being
There's
said, you're still not going to see it for another 3 years.
That being said, you're still not going to see it for another 3 years.
And to touch up on your prediction, I will say, part of it is true.
I will say,
In addition to
part of
that,
it is, in addition to that,
I'm not
the
saying
evil woman,
she's going to
I'm not
return,
saying
but I'm
she's going to
saying
return.
she's in the intro for a reason. She's
Probably a very important character. There's a couple characters that you haven't been introduced to yet that actually
you will be introduced to in the second half of the season, not even the first half.
Dang.
will be introduced to in the second half of the season, not even the first half. That are pivotal characters, main characters, arguably.
Angel, Michael,
3 main characters, Angel, Michael,
obviously, main 2 characters, Angel, Michael,
and
main
Evil Woman.
Michael.
Obviously, main 2 characters and main character,
Those are
Michael.
really the 3, and then you'll see
really
with 5 later.
You'll see with 5 later, and then
7.
argue.
Okay.
But that later down the line in season 1.
But that's
of which you will have already been introduced to by the time you catch up.
By the time you catch up.
But I will also
But
say, there's only 13 episodes, so it's likely
there's
that
only 13
characters are
episodes.
going to come back
Likely that characters are going
Oh
to
yeah,
come
of
back.
course.
Fairly.
There's only 13 episodes.
out for like several episodes.
I can't
because there's only
leave them
13.
out for like several because there's only 13.
I'm hyped right now. I can't wait for the season finale whenever you get done with that.
I'll do 4+ minutes of
I'll do
completely unique,
4+
never seen
minutes of
animation, not
completely
reused
never
at all.
seen
Just straight up,
animation,
dude, it's gonna be great. Over 30 minutes long.
Dude, best voice.
Ooh.
It's honestly, it has one of my favorite
scenes
scenes in the entire show, and that includes season
1, 2, and 3.
Dang. Oh. Okay.
1, 2.
Okay.
It's like you've seen Naruto.
It's
right?
like
Yes.
it's like you've seen Naruto, right?
It's like the whole series is building up to Naruto versus Sasuke.
The
I'm
whole
not saying
series
it's gonna
is
be
building
like a
up to
versus
Naruto
kind of
versus.
thing, but
I'm not saying
it's
it's
kind
going to
of the
be like
series
a
is
versus
building
kind of,
up
but it's
to
kind of
one
the series is
specific
building
moment that happens in the finale.
Oh.
One
Okay.
specific
Okay.
moment that happens in the
I
finale.
like that.
I'm so hyped it's gonna be here so
I'm so
soon
hyped it's
too.
gonna be here
So everyone, if you haven't, go subscribe and stuff. Let's get
soon
me to
too.
60
So everyone, if you
subscribers,
haven't,
as
go
Citizen say.
subscribe.
But I'm
Go
more
60
ambitious. I
subscribers,
want
as
100.
Citizen. But I'm more
100.
ambitious. I want
Okay.
100.
You heard the man.
So let's first join the wave, join the movement.
But let's
Yeah,
get to
join the
60
wave,
first. Join the wave.
Remix.
Tell me if you're from Remix.
Oh, that also reminds me. People in my comment section have been saying, "Hey, yo, where's Remix gonna be in this?" And
Oh yeah. I could throw you in somewhere eventually.
I
don't
We'll talk
know.
about that later.
throw you in
I don't
summer
know.
eventually.
It's
I don't know. We'll talk
such
about
an
that
odd
later.
thing because like you don't see that. I don't see that in like any of the Imurgi videos, but in False Perfections, it seems like people are hell-bent, or some people are really hell-bent saying, "Yo, where he gonna be at?" And I'm just.
I guess MSZ's videos are kind of like
I guess it's
up there
because
in
his
terms
videos
of
are kind of
not
like
only
up
production,
there
but
in terms of not only
popularity,
production
whereas
but
mine is kind
popularity.
of,
Whereas
I'm
mine
down here with you audience members. I'm just like one of you, a
kind
Smith
of.
dude.
I'm down here with
Oh,
you
man, once you
audience
get
members. I'm just like
Certain, dude, I'm
okay.
waiting
Once
for
you
you
get
to
to
react
the
to.
certain
Not
two,
only
I'm
the
waiting
next
for you to
intro
react to.
spoiler
Not
alert,
only
there's
the
gonna be a
next
second coming up pretty soon.
Ooh.
spoiler alert. There's going to be a second
Rank it
coming up
compared
pretty
to the
soon.
first intro.
Can't
which
wait
I
for you
think will
to
actually
rank
make
it
the second
compared to
one
the
better.
first intro, which I
Yeah.
feel like the second.
Here nor there. But there's certain things in the second intro
That's not
that I cannot
but there's certain
wait
things
to
in
see.
the intro that
That
I
really
cannot.
just shows, man, he's really
That
given
really
up on
shows,
making this
man, he's
official.
really
He's
given-
basically just adding things in as an audience member now. That being said, I wrote down in the off time that
I'm
a
going
couple
to.
of hours of
I
off
wrote
time.
down
I wrote
in
down
the a couple of hours
I guess
of off time.
misconceptions,
I wrote down a
but
couple
it's
of.
kind of more than
I
that
guess
as well. So I'm
misconceptions.
going to pull those up, and hopefully that doesn't
End
end
the call. We will see
them.
Okay.
Okay, cool. It did it.
Okay,
so I'm going
cool.
to paste these to you.
Okay, and I will.
So I'm going to
check them out
paste
right now.
these to you
Because
there was a lot of time. There's a lot of them.
Okay, so I'll read
Cool.
off
So I don't
the
know
couple of misconceptions, I guess.
You will read them off, sure.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. First, oh my goodness. Okay.
let's see first.
Hey, you want me to read them off, or at
Okay.
least read some of them
I
off?
can read I can read some, and when I stop,
Okay.
I'll stop. Okay, not all angels or
I'll
different
stop.
pastors.
Alright.
It's
Okay,
a voluntary job. It's a volunteer job. Good job noticing that they look miserable. Haha. Ha. Yeah. Speaking of that, if it is a volunteer job, how come they do look so miserable?
Well, I
it's
mean,
it's like you've already touched on this pretty much. I don't know anyone that would want to have this job, even though it's voluntary.
I don't know anyone that would want to have this job,
okay,
even
I
though it's
see.
voluntary. It's kind of necessary.
Especially understand more of the judgment passages.
okay.
You'll especially understand more
in season 2, which has, I think,
my
my
single best moment in.
it. But dude, that season 1.
Dude, that's the
Second best, arguably first best.
argument.
Okay. The name of the show is important, which I've gotten because false perfections. Ha.
What is the false perfection?
The angel. Trust her.
Alright,
I'll read this next one, just give you a tiny break.
Okay.
The evil woman with Michael's head.
I'll read this next one, just give you a tiny bit. Even while he was going berserk back in episode 5. So that's what that. There's like 2 plots happening simultaneously.
Instead of simultaneously. So.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, it had only supposed to include 2 people, which the second one will be introduced to later. Which is why the
dialogue kept referring to more than one person, but it's okay to leave that in because it's still
dialogue kept
referring to
referring to
both
people. It's
just only one of them is there.
Oh okay.
Which, by the way, after this series is done, I'm going to kind of remaster it all into one video as a sort of movie. And I mean, like, completely remaster it. So I'll fix a lot of things, add new animation,
fix the inconsistencies, so that'll be good as well.
Fix the
But will he still get
inconsistencies,
the
so that'll be
iconic
good
face
as well.
though?
Dude, the movie is gonna.
It's gonna have like new scenes.
And just cut, dude, it's gonna be great.
It's gonna take a while though.
It's gonna take a while.
Okay. Okay.
It'll be a year and not next year.
Well then I'll be waiting then.
Ooh, so this next one I'm really curious on your thoughts.
It is unclear who is Michael's mom. The angel claimed that she is in heaven in a previous
episode, but the evil woman claimed that she is the mom. And I know that you touched on this, saying that you
don't think the evil woman is the mom.
Yeah.
Kind of curious on your thought.
don't think the evil woman is the mom. I'm kind of curious.
It's hard because I want to trust Angel, but at the same time,
The maniacal faces.
yes, exactly. It's kind of
maniacal
hard to
faces.
trust you when you just keep making faces that scream. You keep freaking yandere faces, man. They don't work for me. Those faces scare me a lot.
She has bipolar disorder.
But legend has it she has bipolar
You need to work on
disorder.
that. She's some chocolates.
I'll let you read this last one, man.
Okay. Okay. Move this up here. The memories are not life, and they cannot interfere with life or the past, etc. It is sort of like the characters are AI of themselves, and it is a simulation. Even if the simulation is changed, the actual events will still have gone as normal. They are still in purgatory. See, that makes sense, but like, how was Michael able to interact with his memory then? Unless that wasn't his real memory or something like that. I don't know if that makes sense.
So I'm guessing you haven't.
I don't know if that makes sense.
So I'm guessing you haven't read
that because you mentioned it, obviously. In fact, I should probably just
flip that comment. Just completely read it off itself.
I'll just reword it in actual terms here. So I'm glad you mentioned that because I set the rule in the previous episode.
So I'm glad that because I set the rule in the previous episode that Michael and any person cannot paste
and then I
interact in any kind of way with the memory. I didn't break that rule. In fact, that's why the line was there, because I knew I was going to break that rule. So I purposely
addressed that point. So this is the second time to
bring it up. And right before he does do that.
And it's because
he's able to do that because
he has this weird power that we haven't been
explained to yet, but now we have been introduced to
it, so we will get
an explanation on the power later.
But
for some reason,
Michael is able to interact with the memories,
even though he is not wearing any gloves.
You guessed that. Inner hormone power.
So I have seen JoJo Part 1 and 2 fully. I'm working on
JoJo Part 1 and 2. I'm working on.
I don't even like JoJo.
I honestly.
You're gonna hate me for it too.
No, don't worry. I know when those people like, oh, boy, you don't like JoJo. Well, you should probably end yourself now. Like, if you don't like it, like, I understand. It took me a while to get into JoJo too, so.
That's fair.
Alright,
even
mentioning Michael's power,
he did use it in a one-off scene in a couple seconds in episode 2. I think you caught it a little bit.
In a one-off scene, I think you caught it a little bit. That was like, I think the first thing in his surface. You kind of caught it.
It's kind of just building on itself, and we'll see more of this power later on.
So yeah, it's kind of just later on.
I'm glad I could be here to explain this.
I'm glad I could be here to explain
what
this.
your thoughts would have been without any of my explanation.
Because imagine what your thoughts would have been.
I would have felt like you took a lot of acid and just threw something together and said, boom, 6.
I really want to see an alternate reality
version where I just let you
react to the series without saying a single thing.
Dear.
That would
have been amazing.
Alright, well, that's enough for me. This is
becoming more of a podcast.
Yeah.
So I'll
outro. Be sure to check me out, y'all.
Support the content.
Support his content. If you guys will probably see the ending card, you'll see his channel and his newest video right there. And also the link to everything will be in the description, even the book. Hopefully, if I'm able to find the link. Probably will, so yeah. Okay, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe today, join the Smash King. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, make sure the bell is ringing, so you can get every video that we make. Check it, actually, no, don't check out our Patreon. Don't do that. Don't do that, if you know what I mean. Check it out. And yeah, I think that's it. I think it covers everything. I'm Remix from Kingsofsmash, and I was joined with Audie from Pulse for The Perfect Being and Zombie Dude. Zombie Dude as well. So yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.